Scott Billingworth may be here. Welcome back to my anime reviews. This is kind of late because I haven't had time in the days, but I'm getting it done now, so deal with it. Basically every week, I will try to watch an anime or rewatch an anime and then review it for you guys. Like I've said before, anime like One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail, and such will probably not be reviewed as they have way too many episodes and it would take me way too long to get into the story, so let's get straight to it. This week's review is Seraph Of The End. Yes, there is a dub, so I'll be talking about the dub. I wanted to get this review out before Halloween, but things started getting piled up and I didn't have time, so we are ending up doing this now. This is only the first season of Seraph Of The End, not the Battle of Nagoya or Battle of Nagoya arc. We're only going to be talking about the first season here, so we're only talking about 12 episodes. Let's get straight to it. Like usual, I will only be explaining the most important parts of the anime, like the characters, story, settings, relationships, voice acting, animations, music, and the genre, and we always start with the genre here. It's an action-filled, dark fantasy drama, maybe dystopia of some sort. Now for the setting. In 2012, a accidental man-made virus spreads and kills millions of people around the world, as long as they're above the age of 13. During this time, vampires emerge from the underground and kill off humans while capturing some of them to keep as food. They continuously do this and retreat back underground after capturing a large amount of land and humans. A small amount is left, owned by humans, and they fight against the vampires to get their world back. Now for the characters. There are 4 people I'm going to be talking about today. Legitimately, I should be talking about 6, but I really don't feel like talking about the other 2, as they aren't that important this arc. Moreover, they're very, very dominantly important in the next season, so we're not going to talk about them. First is Yuichiro Hyakuya, a stubborn, hard-headed kid that's rushing to get stronger all the time. He hates vampires and promises that one day he'll kill them all, just like a lot of anime characters. I mean, Attack on Titan, Eren, you get the point. He's like a main protagonist style kind of character, but he doesn't let his anger or need for revenge of some sort consume him at all. He cares a lot for his peers and is always worried about his friends and is always trying his best to make sure they don't have to deal with anything horrible. Second is Mikela Hyakuya, Yu's best friend. Not much to say about this character unless I spoil things, so I'm just gonna avoid that. Third is Guren Ichinose. He is the lieutenant colonel, squad leader of the Guren squad, part of the faction trying to take back the world from the vampires. He's a very serious person when it comes down to it, but he comes off as very rude to most people, and he values cooperation and teamwork mostly over anything. Fourth is Shinoa Hiragi. She is Guren's sergeant and a squad leader of the Shinoa squad. She is sarcastic and loves teasing people, especially you. Now for the story. The whole disease hits, causes mass panic, and while the world is in a panic, the vampires show up and start capturing humans one by one. Yu and Mikela were 2 of these people, both being from the same Hyakuya orphanage. After a long while of being used as vampire food, just having their blood extracted and drunken over and over and over again, they planned an escape along with the rest of the captured people from their orphanage. Little did they know is that this was all expected by the vampires. During their escape, they were attacked by the vampires, and one after another, Yu and Mika's family die one by one. Mika sacrifices himself for you so you can get out at the last minute, and he does, to find that human civilization never really died out as the vampires told those kids, and he finds more like Guren finds Yu, and he's told about how the humans are now fighting against the vampires, and Yu tells him that he wants to get stronger so he can fight the vampires to get revenge for his family, especially Mika. Now for the animation. They were very nice and modern styled, but that was the main problem. There was nothing special or eye-catching about it. Easily overlooked as just another vampire anime because of how generic the animation looks. I'm not saying it's bad. I actually kind of liked it, but it's just too safe. Now for the voice actors. Micah Solasad, who voices Yu, also voices Toma from a certain magical index. And I love that anime. I will obviously enjoy his work here. It's great that all these voice actors actually create a presence to these characters and show off their skills as voice actors. I enjoyed that a lot. Now for the music. The opening is sick. It's marvelous. The ending I barely remember, which can reflect on how I feel about it. The background music, it wasn't bad, but I barely remember it, so it's hard to think about. Now for the rating for these views. As a rating, I will split up into 5 different categories: the voice acting, animation, story, characters, and overall enjoyability. And we always start with voice acting here. 20 out of 20. The voice actors are great. I love them all. Memorable as voice actors and as people they played. Animations, 15 out of 20. I liked them a lot. Beautiful fights, amazing surprises, things that looked great. The problem was that nothing stood out. There wasn't anything I can call out on to say that it was something special to Seraph Of The End. Story, 12 out of 20. Vampires are overdone. And it's not just vampires, it's the idea of dystopia. Look at Attack on Titan. That's just, because of Attack on Titan, it became overdone. The biggest reason why the points are so low is because that vampires and dystopias are so overdone. It's so overdone to the point where I could probably try and find something similar, and I just might. If you're gonna try something, try making it as original as possible. Yes, this anime has a lot of original aspects, but a lot of them were original aspects I kinda assumed would happen because it just looked like it would. Not many surprises. Characters, 10 out of 20. Yeah, only the main characters are actually likable. I do not care a single shit for any of the other characters, and I don't ever think I will. Enjoyability, 13 out of 20. I enjoy this anime for a good amount of it, I guess, and I definitely have a large enough interest for the second season that's going on for now, but I just didn't enjoy this anime as much as other people did. I just felt it was okay. The story is only somewhat memorable, the characters are easily dislikable, animation was normal but safe. I enjoyed a chunk of it, the majority of it, and it was just not up to par with other anime I've watched. Overall score, 70 out of 100, 70%. Vampires are overdone. Let's stop there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the description there should be a link to watch it free on Crunchyroll. Hopefully Crunchyroll does have it. If they do not, I'll link somewhere else. But thank you guys for watching. Gotta be out. See you guys next time.